Alright, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a review of the Super Mario Brothers movie. And first half of this is going to be spoiler free. And then, I'll give a warning when I'm going to get into some of the spoiler stuff. It's not really a movie you can really spoil all that much anyway. Like, it's just a very fun movie. But yeah, we're just going to get into it. First, I just want to say, like, this movie kind of means a lot to me because a lot of the trailers that I would react to on here on this channel is like what kind of helped me get to where I'm at right now. And so I honestly just like, so I knew I was gonna do a review of the movie when I did finally watch it, and the movie was pretty good, I will say. Yeah, I'll just start off by saying that, like, the movie actually was great. Like, okay, I know there's been a lot of talk. Like, critics are like, "Oh, this movie sucks." Like, I think I had like a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like when I saw it the last time I checked. I don't like check it super often. But I'm like, man, what are they like? Like this is not a 50% movie. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Like very least, this is like a 75. Like it's really, really is just actually a solid movie. Um, yeah, the story is not super. Like I'll get into the criticisms, I guess, first, and then well, I'll just kind of talk about it. But yeah, I will say like yeah, they're right about okay, the story's not super deep. Like it's not, but like what are you expecting from a Mario movie really? Like it did you go into the theater like thinking this is going to change your life? No, not really. Like it's a very fun movie. It's just it's good, it's fun. Like you will watch this movie and like you will enjoy it basically. As I don't know, like I just like I found myself even like it's definitely centered more like to kids, but it's like, it's a family movie. It's a movie really for families, younger audiences, as well as people that are like fans of Mario. But like yeah, there was a lot of times like where I'll admit like I was in the theater like smiling, laughing, like, it's just you're just having fun. You're enjoying yourself watching this movie. That's why I don't see how, even if it's not like it's not the deepest movie, there's not like a lot of character development, there's not like the story is not gonna blow your mind. It's a very simple movie, but it's just fun. Like you're just having a good time watching this movie. That's why I don't think it's a 50% movie. Like that should be reserved for movies that are just bad. Like, like you're not walking away. This is no Citizen Kane. It's just it's you're going to have a good time for the most part. Like I don't know, I can't guarantee that. I don't know who you are, but like it's like it is just a very solid, fun movie. Everyone in my theater was laughing, having fun, like just enjoying it. I actually went with like 10 of my friends. I don't know how we gathered so many people, but yeah, that was pretty fun. They all enjoyed it too. Like it was just it's just a really fun movie. Um, Another thing is the art style. The animation is beautiful. Like it's actually just like incredible. Like I actually don't know. Like they didn't cut any corners on that. Like it actually looks great. Like this movie looks really really nice. I thought the animation was like super good. Um, Voice acting is good too. I really liked Bowser. I liked Luigi a lot. Charlie Day's Luigi, Jack Black, Bowser. And I will say this too. One of the biggest fears I had going into this movie was the Mario. But like Chris Pratt actually does a good job with Mario. Like it's it's not like super like it's not Super Mario like you know what I mean? Like it's not like Charles Martinet Mario, but it's not like what a lot of people were saying it was, and it wasn't as bad as it wasn't even bad. Like that's not a term I should use. Like it was good. It seems like in the trailers they just managed to like pick like his worst possible like delivery of like lines because like everything like I didn't even there was never a point I guess in the movie where I was watching it and I like thought to myself like this performance sucks and it's like ruining it for me. Like he did a good job and like it does sound like Mario. Like it doesn't just sound like Chris Pratt just like talking. Like it is a Mario voice. And that's something that a lot of people, myself included, were kind of worried about seeing the trailers. It's not an issue at all. Not at all. He did a good job, and I mean the whole cast did a great job. But like I just want to point that out specifically because a lot of people were kind of like like I don't know about this. Um, yeah. So another thing that I really liked about the movie was there's a lot of like attention to detail and like little kind of references that you'll get and like be like, oh, that's cool. Like as a Mario fan, like they're doing a Mario Kart. There's a Mario Kart scene like that's in the trailers, so I'm not spoiling anything. But like when they're doing the drifting, you'll see how it like just like in real Mario Kart, how it like changes from orange to purple, like the longer the drift lasts, and then he gets a little speed boost thing after. It's just like a lot of cool, neat details, and stuff like that. Again, just a very fun movie. I think yeah, that's all I'm gonna really say for the spoiler-free section is that it's not a super deep story. You're not getting like a ton of character development or anything, or like developed relationships, but it's just like the movie's just very fun and like everyone's having a good time. You're not gonna go into the theater and you're not gonna be bored either. Like it's just it's enjoyable. Movie's just enjoyable. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I will say I'm gonna get into the spoiler section now, just because I want to talk about some specific details. There's not even, again, there's not much to actually spoil in this movie, but yeah, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, get out. Go, get out, that way, or that way, this way, anyway, out of the camera. What are you doing? Why are you still here? Get. All right, for real though. Right now I'm starting spoilers. So, um, I'll just go over a little bit of a plot synopsis. Basically, what happens is they actually start out in Brooklyn, which is kind of funny. Like they're just in Brooklyn, and it's like takes place in like the real world, and then they get transported to the Mario world. They start their own plumbing companies, basically kind of the like first conflict that arises, and then it's like their parents are like, his dad's not proud of him or whatever. He's like, oh, you're this is a waste of time, or like, you're never gonna get anywhere with this plumbing. And that's kind of like the main like kind of driving force for Mario, as well as just his relationship with Luigi. It really just focuses on that like idea that together they can do anything kind of thing. Like, it's a family movie, everything like that. Um, they get transported to the world. Luigi gets captured by Bowser. Mario meets Peach. They end up going and like, meeting all the Kongs, the Donkey Kongs. Okay, I will say, one of my favorite characters in this movie is Cranky Kong. Like he's so funny. Like some of the stuff that like his reactions to events or just some of the stuff he says, like he's actually so good. Like I really enjoyed. That was a character like I don't think you even see him in the trailers. I don't remember him being at all in the trailers, but like I just found myself laughing a lot at his lines. He made the movie quite a bit more fun. Um, yeah, so you meet Donkey Kong and stuff like that. Mario and Donkey Kong kind of have this like rivalry, but like brotherhood thing where they're like, saving each other and stuff. But they're like Donkey Kong's like, oh, you suck, I hate you and stuff like, they're always just like beefing throughout the movie. But you can tell it's like, like they're kind of chilling. I don't know, it's weird. It's just one of those fun things. Again, it's like the relationships don't like develop super far. Like that's the extent of Mario and Donkey Kong's relationship is basically that like yeah, they are there to help each other, but they're just like roasting each other and like shit the whole time. Um yeah, basically, and then Bowser's kind of whole plan is like, oh, he's got this like power star, and he's gonna like, and then he wants to marry Peach, and it's like, just like how he captures her in the games. It's like fun reference like that. Um, yeah, and then they end up defeating Bowser, who gets like transported to the real world, and they save him, and then, or they don't save him, they beat him. They save Peach and the world. They don't save Peach. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's how it would go in the game. This is different. Yeah, Luigi gets saved, stuff like that. Mario and Luigi work together, defeat Bowser, and then their parents are watching, and he's like, oh, like, they get that resolution, like, his dad is proud of him at the end. Yeah, exactly. So the story's not super complicated at all. It's just fun. The one thing, another criticism of the movie is the pacing, which I will agree with. Like, some of it's kind of just like something will happen. Like they'll go to either the Mushroom Kingdom or they'll go to like the Kong Kingdom, or it's like something will happen basically, and then like it'll be like you'll get all the information that you need within like that certain realm or like point in the story, and then you're just bam, you're on to the next part. Like it's just okay, Mario meets Peach and it's like great, let's go on this adventure. They're going. They get to the Donkey Kong Kingdom, they like they get Donkey Kong and stuff like to group up with them and all that. It's like we're going. Everything is just we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. Like there's no time. Like the pacing is like, I will say it's a little fast, but there's also no time wasted. Like you're not sitting there there's not too much fat. It's trimmed off, but it does feel rushed. I will say yes, it does feel rushed. Um, but something I liked about that, while I will criticize the pacing, I give it its due criticism. It's not terrible, I would by any stretch, and I also do appreciate it because like I don't know if you guys notice this. You go to the theater these days, you're watching a movie and you're like, okay, what's the runtime of this movie? And it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it's like holy God, dude, like I don't want to sit there for that long. Like, movies didn't used to be this long, but these days they are. It's like Jesus Christ, you're sitting there forever. This movie's an hour and a half. It's a nice, like, that's how long a movie should be. Maybe even, like, you could go a little longer, hour 40, something like that. Movies these days are, like, upwards of 2.5 hours. Like, who has time for that? It's just, it's like, I get why. And the movies are getting, like, the production value movies and stuff is getting increased these days and all that, and it's great. But it's just, like, sometimes it's like, man, like, you're just sitting in the theater forever. Like, sometimes you gotta go to the bathroom, stuff like that. It's just, I like a movie that's not too long, and this movie is not too long by any stretch. I wouldn't say. I'd say it's probably the perfect length. They pack in a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of jokes, a lot of just fun stuff. They don't try too hard with the story, which I don't think they had to, which means it's not great, but it means it's not bad either. You're just there to have fun. That's the point of the movie. And I think that's like the goal of the movie, and it accomplishes that. So I would say, I don't even do reviews too often, but like I don't really give number ratings. I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. Like you know what you're getting into too. You're watching a Mario movie. The thing is too is yeah, you're just there to have fun, and it does that. You're having fun. 8 out of 10, I would say. Like I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because it's not like a perfect, incredible movie, but like I will give it that 8 because you just do enjoy yourself watching this movie. Um, Another thing I will say is that this does open the door. If this succeeds, it opens the door to a lot more video game movies. Like we had a Sonic movie, stuff like that. I haven't seen the Sonic movies, so I can't really compare. But like I will say, like a lot of the times, they will try and adapt a video game into a movie and just do a terrible job. Like even the first Mario movie, like whatever 20 years ago, like just half the time they're really just video game movies are not good. This one is a good movie. It's fun. It's good. I guess yeah, that's all I really want to say about the movie. Like if you were on the fence about seeing this, I would say see it. That's really the most I'm gonna say. Like if you hadn't quite decided, like, oh, do I want to watch this Mario movie? Definitely go out and watch it, especially if you're a fan of Mario or if you just want to have some fun. It's not going to take too much time out of your day either, as I said, because it's not that long. Um, and it's just a fun movie, especially if you're a parent. Take your kids out to see this. It'll be a good time. That's all I really have to say. If you want to see more content, probably not that similar to this, but like there will be some stuff like this. Uh, I am a Mario fan. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.